Yo, what's up guys? Teacher Paul here, and today we have a coffee request. If you want to request a video, click over here or go over to Buy Me Coffee. Link is in the pinned comments, and thank you for your support. Today's video comes from Whiplash, and this is what Whiplash has to say. Magnus Midtbø. I'm saying that right? I'm saying that right? Midtbø. Going down the deepest cave in America. Wow. This is claustrophobic and scary. And he is the first to be able to do a video in this place. What? This is going to be awesome. Guys, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and let's check this out. The activities are extremely dangerous and should not be attempted without professional training. I would never in my mind, in my dreams, think of going into a cave. If it's the type of cave diving that I think it is going to be, I would never.
After exploring the infamous hellhole last year, I swore never to return to caving again.
That's
crazy. When I received a message from a caver inviting me down to the deepest cave in America, I was pretty skeptical. But
this dude is absolutely insane. Just the title, the idea of this is crazy. Look at that. He's cave diving. Dude. Hi, Magnus. Hellhole is cool, but you want to try a real cave this time?
Deepest cave in America.
A real cave.
I was pretty skeptical, but that was until he sent me these pictures. I was just blown away. It looked like something from a sci-fi movie. And after he explained how no one had ever filmed or documented this place, I knew that I had to see it for myself. However, after doing some more research, I realized that this cave was no joke.
Inside Ellison's cave.
Ellison's cave.
Ellison cave.
Ellison's cave.
2 men died on a cave exploration trip.
The woman who died in a caving accident.
The so-called Ellison's cave had a very dark past. Since its discovery 50 years ago, the cave had claimed the lives of multiple cavers and seriously injured even more. In pretty horrific.
But the fact that this video is online, edited, it means he survived. So relax.
Ways. With gut-wrenching drops and insanely claustrophobic tight squeezes, I was starting to realize why no one had dared to capture what was down there.
Dude, I'm gonna feel claustrophobic just watching. Oh, wow. What if there's someone down there?
Hey, Magnus, nice to meet you. Magnus, nice to meet you.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Nice
to meet you.
This is the cave to go to.
This is the cave.
This is the cave.
I consider the best in America.
Actually, when we woke up and we went to the lobby of our hotel, the first thing that met us was like a
Hi, Hanoi.
TV where they said that there's tornado warnings.
High risk of tornadoes right where we're going caving.
That's not good.
I will tell you, it's not supposed to rain, but we are actually in like prime flash flood conditions right now because the ground is really saturated. So if it rains, it's all going to go into the cave.
Dude, wow. Honestly, this is absolutely scary.
Oh wow.
Just the thought of it.
You can't really see much from here. It keeps going and then it opens up a bit, huh? Have you had any close calls with the caving?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This is gonna know about that too.
Yeah.
There's a pretty popular video on YouTube of me in a cave.
Wow. Bro, what happened?
My first close call was actually in this cave on Incredible. Incredible is the other pit we're climbing out of today. If you go during high flow, you can on rope.
Why?
It is, I think, 2 people.
Why? 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 I know this is not just for content. I know this is not just for YouTube. Why? Why do people do this? This is absolutely insane. That's crazy. You know what is the best way to avoid dying in a cave? Just not diving into it.
Yes, the flow is so intense that you can't look up when you're climbing.
These guys are crazy for inviting him there, because he would absolutely say yes. And if something happens to Magnus, it's on them. Oh, it's on Magnus too, but it's insane.
Oh god.
Staircase to
That
hell.
is crazy. You never think that it looks like this from the outside.
You're a certified cave diver, Henrik? What else can you do? You're a jazz player, dude. Okay, I'm not gonna expose you, but what? Doing this sort of stuff without any sort of scuba or rebreathing equipment is insane. But why would you, like, what is your motivation, Henrik? Wow.
We're just chilling. I think you can see it. Oh, whoa, we're flying next to it. Oh, jeez. Oh, that was scary. Those things can have rabies, too.
Rabies. That's crazy.
Just imagine, like, the first person who discovered this cave.
They didn't have really any lights.
They didn't have any lights, right?
They had LEDs or torches, yeah.
So we've been walking for around 10 minutes. It just gets more and more
63 feet.
narrow.
How deep is that in meters?
You said there was an earthquake here, like a couple of days. 2.8.
2.8. That's enough to move some rocks.
Oh my god! Holy crap, that's far.
Wow.
125 feet? 125 feet? Yep.
Dude, that's crazy.
It's just like a dark abyss below us. Someone has survived this fall, 150 feet.
Well, so this one's 125, yeah.
125.
They broke their legs. And I don't know if they walk
Someone
anymore, but I know that
fell
one
there?
person has survived this. One person.
Let's not be the second.
Yeah, that's not.
And this is just a small drop before the big one.
This is the warm-up.
This is a warm-up.
It's really called the warm-up pit.
That's crazy.
Alright.
Nice.
Ready to go?
Alright, wish me luck.
I don't know. I don't think it's about adrenaline, to be honest with you. I don't know. Is it an adrenaline thing or no?
Okay, rope is free. It's crazy. Without you guys, we would get completely lost in here. It's like a maze, you know?
Oh, so much room for activity.
The bottom?
Yeah, the bottom is a maze.
It is a maze?
Yeah.
But you know the way, right?
Yeah, we've done it so many times.
Are we lost? I mean, it seems obvious to go that way.
Yeah, no, go down that way. I don't know why, dude.
Yeah, they don't know their way. It's very dangerous.
Just slipped a bit. Yes, under.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's not about the feeling you have. It's about reaching places. Like, for example, when you're hiking, it's not about the adrenaline you feel hiking, right? I don't think it is, at least. It's about getting to that place where you can see the view from up there. You know, seeing something that is unknown. I think that's mostly the motivation, because when you're hiking, it's not about, oh, I'm gonna get this rush, or maybe it is with skydiving and you know, other stuff, but diving, like cave diving, I feel like you need to be the opposite of agitated. You need to be the opposite, calm, because you need to even like slow down your breathing, otherwise you won't fit through the tight spaces. I think that's, you know, that is very claustrophobic to me.
Very used.
Yeah. That's interesting. It's interesting. I've never felt the ascender slipping like that before.
Oh, the mud will do that.
Yeah.
It's a weird feeling, ain't it?
The rope is clear. Yeah, it slips, right?
Yeah, this is not the best route.
Yeah. So this is not even the most spectacular part, right?
No. It's right over there.
Right over there.
Right over there.
Oh God, I can't wait. It is so muddy. Slippery here.
For me, if I would do something like that, it would be for, you know, to read the comments afterwards.
Are you okay back there, Sam?
Yeah.
So far we spent like 2 hours or something, and this is just like the easy section. Now we're about to see the big drop. They're also about to throw a rock down the big.
Well, you're gonna go down the pit first so you can see it from the bottom.
How big is the rock that we're gonna throw down?
It's massive. You should come look at it.
Yeah. God, yeah, that is big. The thing here that I feel like is the most dangerous is that you don't see how deep it is, and it's muddy, so it's very slippery. Is that chalk on the wall?
So is the rope already there, or do they set it up?
Looks like chalk.
Yeah.
So we're in redneck country. We're in the south. You should never do this. Those are gunshots.
No way.
Those are gunshots.
What?
Why would people shoot at the wall? And we shoot it pretty loud in here too, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would be kind of scared if I saw someone here with a gun.
Yeah.
So is this like a tourist attraction, or you need a permit to do this, right?
Welcome to Fantastic, Magnus.
Wow, this is amazing.
Like, I'm asking about the ropes because, like, when you go hiking, there are there are locations that have paths, and you know, there are locations that they actually fix it for people. So my guess is the rope is already set by someone who were there before, but it wouldn't have been very difficult to set it up either. Yeah, like, because in hiking sites, even the government, they do a few things so that will help you with the hiking. My question is more about that. If this is a known location that is like the government does something so that you can go in and do that if you want to do. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Wow, that is cool. Cool. So I think this rappel is going to be the point of no return, and they say that there's some narrow parts down there.
But you gotta return.
If I don't fit, I'll have to zoom our back up like 250 meters, which is going to be like impossible. So hopefully I fit through the narrow parts too. I should.
How much do you guys push?
Not guaranteed, but should.
I've heard about like toxic gas being released in caves.
That's not an issue here. That's more out west.
Okay.
You're behind Alex. He releases a lot of toxic.
Yeah.
Tight crawls, you know.
They're so chill about it. They're not even worried at all.
Good borehole, huh? I'll see up above.
If you see you can't fit,
So 250
do you wiggle
meters,
your
that's
way
like
through, or do
pretty
you
much
like?
the height of the Eiffel Tower or something, you know, close to it. That's insane.
Because you don't want to get stuck, right?
Okay.
Obviously.
The rope is muddy and wet. The rappel is a little bit quicker because of that, but it's pretty slow at the top.
So it's a little bit more slippery than usual.
Yeah, this rope got pretty wet a couple weekends ago. Yeah. It doesn't exactly dry out in the cave.
Oh yeah, look at the rope.
Yeah.
It is so slimy. So then it's you, Sam, I think. Are you scared?
A little bit, maybe.
A little bit.
I would take off your hand ascender just so you can leave it on at the bottom as like a bail point for if for whatever reason they get really out of control, and they'll slam into it and then hopefully just bounce with the rope and be fine.
It's a good thing these guys are professionals.
Yeah, I hope. Yeah, I don't know. They wouldn't survive that. I'll send people in. So I'll just.
You might.
And
pull the rope.
Magnus
Sam,
is
any last
a
words?
mountain climber, so
You look a little bit nervous.
that's kind of
Yeah.
similar.
This thing was slipping like crazy on the,
Right.
the
Yeah,
small
Go ahead and clip that into your.
Yeah. Yeah, you haven't said a word the last 10 minutes. All right, well, it's been nice knowing you.
Remember the cameraman's invincible.
Is it invincible or is it replaceable? I forget.
It's just not knowing how any of this shit really works. It's kind of sad. Like when you use a gree, like you know exactly how it works and shit, but I have no clue how.
Greedy would explode.
Yeah.
Dude, the trust they have in the
Be
equipment.
careful when you're kicking that ledge because there are loose rocks that will fall over. So.
Sam, was this in the job description?
Look at this rope full of mud. This is gonna be slippery, huh?
Yeah.
200 meters straight down. Oh God, this is the longest rappel I've ever
200
done.
meters
I'm
straight
good,
down.
right? This is okay?
Yep. You're good to go.
So it's starting up slow, and then I'm gonna probably pick up speed.
Boom.
So I need to be careful, and I also need to be careful not to
Go
kicking
too
rocks.
fast. Yeah.
God damn, this is crazy.
Yeah, it is.
The problem is if now it slides through pretty easily, but it might, if I start picking up speed, that's gonna be scary. Oh wow, it's a little bit sketchy. All of a sudden it's like so fast. If you start
It's like they're going
here,
into an alien
look at my hands, so muddy.
cave, you know?
Oh, now it's picking up speed. Oh my god, that is sketchy. Oh, it's bouncy too. It's like if you go too fast, it's gonna be hard to stop because it's so. There's no friction on this rope. Oh god, that's slippery. Oh, oh, now it's fast.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's fast.
Is that dust or
this.
water? Where's that water coming from?
Insane.
You could say this is a waterfall.
Oh god.
Points of no return.
That is so much bigger than I thought it'd be. I think this is the coolest place I've ever
But they're
been.
gonna go back through
Not
that
many people get
place,
to see
right?
This is insane. Oh. You see how muddy this is? It was like starting to slide pretty bad, but oh. Wow.
This sounds like a very bad idea,
Feels like it should make sense this way.
which makes a good video.
Oh god, what is that? It's a fossil. Yep.
What?
That is very cool. Looks like yeah, like what can it be? Like a lizard or something?
Yeah, it does look like a lizard.
What's the plan?
Echo.
They're gonna drop that big rock from the top, and they say that we're okay right here, but I don't know. To me, it sounds sketchy because that rock will like explode.
Yeah, careful now.
Alright, are we ready? You sure? You're sure that we're safe here?
I'm gonna move right here. Right here,
We're good right here.
Good right here. If I was standing there, I can't right here.
I don't know.
See what you guys are saying. It's a long route, as you saw on the map. Now they have to go to the other end. Oh, so they're gonna get out the other side. Is that it? Okay, okay. Okay. See the water lines on the walls up there? That might be indicative of water having reached there recently. I'd be worried of flash flooding. Yeah,
I'm standing behind you, man.
that's crazy. And they're in America, so
Why are you guys up there?
there's no risk of finding trolls.
Where I'm standing, I recommend y'all do the same.
We should do this. Yeah, okay, we should do the same.
3, 2, 1.
Dang.
Oh god.
That just exploded.
Look at that.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so I put this on the ground.
It didn't even explode, it just went through the ground.
And then I press down here. You can't cover the hole, obviously. Yeah. Pressure.
Wow. This is really handy, huh? No, it's good to drink.
Yeah.
Wow. He said we're only about 20% of the way. So we're
That's
gonna have to
insane.
climb our way out of it. It's about as
Oh
long
yes,
as this,
they're gonna get out
but
the
just
other
up
side.
instead of down. So that's gonna take a while, I think. We're probably not gonna get out of this cave until 3 a.m. And we met up with these guys at 9 a.m.
Honestly, this is the things people write movies about. Like if you think of a movie where it's an adventure, you know, the point of no return, it's the type of, this is the type of thing that is kind of like a movie. You could make a 2-hour movie out of this. You could definitely do that. And then things happen in the middle, and then, you know, people will start getting panic attacks and stuff like that. It's something that is really movie worthy. Obviously, you have to add other elements to it, but
The real caving. Oh, jeez.
you can't go back. You just have
That
to
is
keep
kinda
going
tight.
forward.
Now the real caving begins, he said.
But the thing is, what if he doesn't fit? If he spends like a month in there,
This gets
just get skinny, then he can fit. Oh man.
This is.
Oh wow. This is the claustrophobic part, guys. If you have claustrophobia, look away.
Genius. No way. You know how deep we are right now? Not many people have been down here. Like very few humans have been down here.
That is bad.
That is nice, but at the same time a little bit scary. Because that makes me think that this could flood potentially. And we could be trapped in here.
Yeah, so we're gonna crawl up and over that, so it's a little tight up in there.
Oh wow.
And it breaks down, and then it's not as bad as it looks.
Okay.
It's not as bad as it looks. It looks very bad.
This is tight.
Dude, it's crazy because he promised himself he would never do this again.
Tighter and tighter too.
And there he is again. And you know, cave diving became a meme recently where people would make videos. I don't know if you've seen this. Cave divers when they see a hole and then they just it's like a meme.
Oh shit. Not knowing when this is gonna end is not really nice. They said this was gonna be super easy.
People are just laughing in the background.
Narrow. It's fucking narrow.
I've seen nothing yet.
I've seen nothing yet?
It gets more narrow than
It
this.
gets worse.
He's sticking.
Are you joking, right?
It's this for 4 miles.
No way. Yeah, he was worried.
We lied. The pictures I sent were at different caves. Wait, you're not the chess guy?
You're not the chess guy? Magnus Carlsen.
The chess player would not have gotten in here, I can promise you that.
Not at all. 100% not. Which Magnus is more famous in Norway, guys?
But I'm a little bit scared because they said that is nothing compared to what's gonna come. Oh yeah?
Dude, that's crazy.
There's actually a tighter spot coming later.
Yeah, it's literally one that we dread. It sucks.
And you should never do this alone.
You're kidding, right?
It's very brief, but yes, it sucks.
I can't tell if you're kidding or not.
I'm not kidding.
The thing is also, there's like, you can't go the other way, back out. Like, there's no way.
That's crazy, guys.
Just my name?
Yeah.
Magnus.
Sign your name, why?
Here. Yeah. There's a tramp stamp.
Nice.
Put a little chest
tattoo.
It's not like anybody's gonna see it unless other people are inspired and go there.
Really?
You guys went through hellhole.
Well, hellhole is nothing compared to this.
Dude, I wouldn't even be able to fit the first cave.
Dude, why would you do that here? Dude.
You know the one with the rappel? Yeah, I wouldn't be able to rappel down. Get stuck in that. I'm kidding. That's their toxic gas they're talking about.
You kind of corkscrew and you'll need to go in arms first.
Do you face up or down?
You kind of start sideways and then you finish like on your back.
Okay.
6 hours in.
Oh, it's pretty tight.
Did he say you finish on your back? What?
I don't think this is even the tightest one. That's what they said.
It's that tight?
I'm gonna take my helmet off.
It's either this one or the next one that's the tightest. I honestly don't know.
What do we do if we don't get through this?
Just go back.
Okay. Well, Sam is a lot skinnier than me. I don't know.
It's hard because there's just that like sharp, like jagged rock in the middle.
Get your way.
Dude, this is crazy. I would never fit there.
Oh God. I thought this cave was all about like heights and not tight squeezes. This is narrow.
This cave is everything.
Arms first.
No, but honestly,
Mine's bigger.
are you serious?
Arms first. Arms
I can't
first.
fit through here.
Arms first.
Arms first?
Yeah, always arms first. I speak like I know, as if I know.
Okay, yeah, that's a good advice, actually. Oh, yeah, it's sharp.
You know,
If it gets any tighter than this, I'm not gonna fit, honestly.
Yeah, he was worried for a second. He's like, I don't fit. What do I do now?
We're not even halfway, that's the thing. So I'm not celebrating. I'm not celebrating.
We're nowhere near halfway.
Nowhere near halfway. Thanks for that.
Dude. That is insane. And you see, look at the map over here. This is what worries me. They're going straight, right? But there is a left and there's a right. And there, if you go that way and you can't come back, it's crazy because then you hit a dead end, right? It's absolutely insane. It's very dangerous because if you hit a dead end and you can't go back, I've heard news of people who did that. They took a wrong turn and, you know, they couldn't get out.
So this is what I brought. I brought a light down jacket, Reese's, and
Don't eat those.
beef jerky.
Beef jerky is fine.
And I'm running a little bit low on water, so if I run out, we might have to start filtrating. Why do you?
Can you imagine that single Reese cup makes him a little bit fatter and he can't fit anymore?
I know, that's what I was thinking too.
I'm just so desensitized to it because I grew up doing it, so
Yeah.
it's just something I've always done. So I
But
enjoy
you
it.
said something earlier about like a warm hug.
Yeah, it's like the warm embrace my parents never gave me.
Yeah.
That's cold, just like their hearts.
Right.
So this is the real reason. I just like being in places that nobody's ever been before. So I wanted to be an astronaut as a kid, and then I realized it's not like super achievable. So I was like, next best thing is the ocean. I'm like, no. So caves. And I've been the first person in a lot of places.
Wow.
So it's a very unique feeling.
Wow.
Found anything in?
Those pictures, see, that's kind of like worth it for a picture like that. That makes it all worth it. If you get a picture like that, that is beautiful. You know what also worries me? If the batteries run out, because it's pitch black down there. It's pitch black.
The first person in a lot of places, so it's a very unique feeling.
Have you found anything in those caves?
Lots.
Nice.
Like you can find. Name's a passage after you.
Oh, that'd be nice. What would be called? The meat hole? The
meat hole. Magnus
The meat hole.
We can do that.
Yeah.
Call it checkmate.
He is not Magnus Carlsen.
Oh, this is nice. I'm not gonna say what this looks like.
They found the caves.
They actually
Thingamajig.
in theory though that these caves were reflooded.
See, like right over there. If they took that right turn, that's crazy.
Yeah, you're in a whole new world now.
Yeah, this is nice. I like
A
the size of
hole,
this.
new world, a hole. Get it?
Look at these.
You're in a hole.
things. Like, just imagine how old this is. Probably millions of years, right?
Can you get milk out of those? I'm
Looks like
kidding.
it gets tighter though.
Dude, how much tighter can it get?
The water has been.
Yeah, all the scouts.
This was all in shaped by the water.
That's definite. I was about to say, yeah.
No, this is not the same spot.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
So how come they didn't make a video before
you guys
Magnus?
not- Sure.
Oh, yes, maybe keep on going forward.
Huh. That is not very obvious that you're supposed to go in there.
Yeah, no, there's like 2 mildly confusing sections that we come across.
And their spatial awareness is incredible. To know where they're going. Oh.
Oh God.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's cool.
So they weren't allowed
So
to
many
film there. Can you take some? I'm sure they took some.
Okay, so this is like still.
They're never gonna admit it though.
This is nothing. This is just a.
Is it gonna get better than this?
This is a tease. I think it's way better.
In what way is it gonna?
You gotta find out.
Okay.
Dude, the fact that he looks at that and he says this is nothing, it means he has seen so much. I'm sure he definitely has some. I know it might be illegal, but he definitely has some in his pocket.
You gotta find out.
Yeah, you gotta find out.
You gotta find out.
Is it illegal though?
This is nice. Now we're covering some distance, finally.
It's a pretty cave.
It is a very pretty cave. There's so much of this crystals and so shiny.
It's so shiny. And that's the camera picking it up.
That's a nice crystal too.
The person must be much more.
I think we're supposed to go up back there.
Oh, we were supposed to?
I think so.
But can we get through here? Should we turn around or go?
I know it's very illegal, but just
Okay,
the fact
so,
that they're like
2 weeks ago, I swear.
are we lost?
We've done this like.
it's a tight squeeze. So there's a very good explanation. When you rub yourself against the crystals, you know, they jump into your pockets, and you know, inevitably you find it after the fact, and you're like, you know, yeah. See, it's a good explanation.
5 times. Every time you go caving, it's
I mean, it seems obvious to go that way.
I feel like it might be this cane.
Or is
But
it like an
that's,
Aladdin thing?
and-
Don't touch anything.
Here. Gustavo's new way.
Yeah, Gustavo just threw me off right now.
Oh yeah. Is it down here? Here. Where we have to go? Confuse my shit out of me. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Tight again. So now you know
Don't
where we
want to
are,
make a
right?
wrong turn.
Yeah? Because for me, it feels like we're walking in circles. I feel like we were just here.
No, I know exactly where we are.
Okay.
Gnome's deathbed. Dang.
So apparently the best parts are still to come.
It's called
there
a
are
deathbed.
3 things that we haven't seen yet. Like the South and North Pole, that sounds.
South Pole, and then Angel's Paradise.
This is one of the deepest points. We're at what, 1,000 feet?
Yeah.
1,000 feet deep.
1,000 feet of rock above us right now.
So they're
Feeling a
gonna
little
are
bit
they
low on
actually
energy,
gonna go to
but,
the South Pole?
Gotta keep moving.
Where did Gustavo go?
You ever lost someone in a cave?
Yep.
Oh my god.
I saw the bag. I was like, hey!
Yeah, it's good. Good humor. What I still don't understand is like, how do they map it out, or do they not know where they're going beforehand? Like for the very first time, when people go there, how do you map it out in a safe way? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh wow! I just looked up and I was just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Wow. That is so beautiful. But we have to turn off the cameras for a while, and that's because you don't want people to know about this.
It's off map.
It's off map.
It's off map.
It's crazy to be like one of few people to have seen this.
Yeah.
There's not many places like this on Earth, you know?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Huh.
I mean, we're about to see one of the rarest formations you can have in a cave.
Yeah. So this is the North Pole, or
So they
South
can't
Pole?
film
And then
anything
what is
off
the
map?
North Pole?
You gotta see.
Okay.
You gotta see.
Coming up. I thought that was maybe one of the other formations here.
No.
Oh my god, that looks like ice. That is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Wow.
Look, it looks like ice.
It is ice.
It's a crystal.
Also known as ice.
Ooh, shit.
That's crazy,
You're
man.
like 1 centimeter from it. Yeah, there you go.
This one doesn't. That doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay, so it's only this that is protected. No, I do see why you would protect that. That is crazy. I guess the sad thing is if this cave becomes really popular, then someone's eventually maybe gonna take it.
Well, it's a good thing it's gate kept by the first and third deepest pits in the nation that are also some of the deadliest.
Yeah.
Apparently, we also need to climb our way out of this, and that's like a 440.
And you gotta be super fit
climb.
for this.
It's a waterfall too.
And it's a waterfall. Okay.
It's a waterfall. It has killed people.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
Like literally.
Yes.
Okay.
Flash
You
flooding.
can drown on rope. Not
Can
today.
drown on rope.
Hopefully. That's just started raining while we've been in here, but we should be fine. That is dripping.
Sounds like a little bit different from the climbing I like to do.
He's like, huh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, everyone finding it funny, and Magnus is like, okay. It's like there's a video. There's a video of I don't know if you saw it. Like there's a guy who is mountain climbing in the snow, and then he's like, seriously guys, is this safe? And the other guy says 50-50. Like, what? 50-50? Do you mean 50-50? 50% we live, 50% we die? And the guy's like, yeah, 50-50. It's crazy, man. The odds.
Oh God! It looks like feathers,
Wow.
like from it's like you butchered a chicken in here or something. You know? This place.
Paradise.
Yeah. I didn't know that place like this existed even. I've never seen photos of this. So like, that's just crazy.
Oh, there's a. So it is like. Please, delicate crystals do not traverse this room. Return gnome. What? Creamery. Do not pass.
That's just crazy.
This is a very interesting video.
Big stalactites.
I hope it doesn't get popular, because things, when they get popular, people tend
We
to
still have a
spoil
long way
it.
to go. 4 hours maybe? 5 hours?
Yeah, probably 4. Yeah, 4.
They're so calm about it.
Wait, are you joking? I can't even turn my head.
We're okay then.
Okay, I have to go lower.
Yeah, don't scratch your head. Yeah, I was thinking that in real life, it must be so much better.
What the f was that?
Yeah, no, this is, dude. So this is the pit that I've almost died on. The first time I ever came in here, yeah.
That's...
Whoa! 440 feet, right?
Wow.
Oh God. So you have to go up in the rain.
Yeah.
That seems pretty extreme. Yeah, that's right in the water.
He's happy about that.
440 feet. The longest Jumar I've ever done. So this is what's going to keep me dry. And what's Did you say that people have drowned doing this?
Oh my goodness, guys. But they drowned because of the amount of water, or because it filled up? I don't think it's because it filled up. It's a good thing Magnus is a beast. So much water.
Oh, Jesus. I have no idea how far I've Jumared, but can't see the end.
I don't even know how people find out about this.
Damn, this is tiring. Almost a 500 foot. Few more.
Hell yeah.
The misery.
So we just did another 80 feet ascent.
So the worst has passed.
And now there's just 160 meter ascent left, and then we're gonna be out of the cave. But there's a lot of stuff now that we didn't film because yeah, we're just in like survival mode. We're just gonna get outside now.
This is something that I would never imagine doing. Like, wow. So much respect for this guy.
Oh my god. It's so nice to be outside.
Yeah.
That took like, I think
The
it took like
whole
15
day.
hours or something. I don't know if caving is for me, honestly. That was sketchy. But yeah, you guys should not try this. Do not go here without having professionals with you because this is extremely dangerous.
Dude, the fact that his next video over here, why I'm never caving again. That's the title of the video. And he actually went and did that again. The title of the video is why I'm never caving again. And then he actually went down a deeper cave. That's crazy. You know, Magnus is absolutely a beast. He is, it's incredible what he does. In every type of video that he produces, it's absolutely well made, well edited. And, you know, I don't think he's only one of the biggest YouTubers in Norway, but I think he is very internationally regarded because of what he does, and one of the, you know, biggest YouTubers also worldwide in terms of doing what he does, which are these crazy things. He has 2.8 million subscribers. That's insane. In any case, really props to this guy. It's crazy what he does. Absolutely insane. Much respect for Magnus. With that said, guys, if you want to request a video, go over to Buy Me a Coffee, just like Whiplash did. Request a video, click over here, or click over here to see more of my reactions to, you know, YouTubers and, you know, stuff like this. Take care now. Bye-bye.